What's up, everybody? I'm Jake the Lawn Kid. Welcome back to a quick video. I just wanted to hop in here real quick and say a happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys. I gotta say, this year for us has been a very different year than years past. It's been a busy year for us. Professionally, it's been a busy year just all around. Our spray business has grown like crazy. Couldn't be any more grateful for it. You see, last year I had a little more time, believe it or not, to do stuff because I only had like 35 mowing accounts and I think 27 spray, but in the last year and a half, we've grown that from what it was to like 70 plus spray counts. So I know a lot of bigger people who watch this going, hey, that's not a whole lot, but for a small business who started 2 years ago and is going into his third year, I'd say that's some pretty good growth. And I really look forward to exponentially increasing that next year. So there'll be plenty more content to come up on that assuredly in 2024, now that we're a little more streamlined with things. And on top of that, I also have been kind of absent in some lawn tips, so I figured I would go ahead and give you guys a couple of quick tips today. But before I do so, I want to give you a walk around my lawn real quick and show you. We just had some irrigation put in. See all these flags here, utilities and whatnot. Right here, we just had Toro irrigation heads put in. If you guys have been following me on Instagram, I've been documenting on my stories the process of the install, and I also shot some footage. So that's cool. But yeah, new irrigation system is in. They're coming to finish it up on Monday and winterize it for me, so that's cool. Given the time it was put in, I get a winterization. So there will be a ton of irrigation content coming up next year, and I'm really excited about that. And my holiday lights are up. I actually shot some content on this, which I think will be cool. We'll be talking about that coming up. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty much all there is. Really nothing new. Grass still looks good. Everything is good. But real quick, for those of you guys with irrigation systems, real quick, I want to show you something. So excuse my Pro Vista right here. It looks a lot worse on camera than it does in real life. It doesn't look dead, I promise you it's not. It's just from foot traffic. It'll recover. We'll have some content on that next year. But yeah, my yard is completely dug up from where they put in the irrigation, as you can see. I got to give props to the guys at Thomas Irrigation. They really did a good job putting my lawn back without digging it up too bad. So props to them. Now, see this right here? This is the irrigation valve. I'm sure a lot of you guys who have irrigation systems are familiar with how this works, but essentially what you want to do, if you're not able to get it winterized before we go into freezing, it's a good idea to take this cap off. There's a cap right here. Shut the valve off before you do this. Take the cap off and let that water drain out, and then once you do that, you can crack these closed to open about halfway. Just keep the knobs like that. Normally when they're open, they're either this way or this way, but since we're closing it down, we want to just have them half open, half closed, if that makes sense, and that's what we did. So yeah, that's what we did there. And one more thing I want to talk about while we're here is winterizers. You see, in my spray business, I just got done doing winterizer applications, and for us, that's a granular app. We have a hybrid program we do for our people. We do a lot of liquids in the heat of the summer, and then in the cool of the spring and going into the winter, after fall, we like to do granulars. So that brings me to today, because a lot of people like to think, oh, fall's here, lawn season is over. My friends, that couldn't be any further from the truth. It's a good time to get down a granular dose of N, preferably a 4600 or something along those lines. That's what I did in my spray business. Or we have the 2406 from Yard Mastery available on jakethelawn.net if you want to use that. Get that down. It'll get the lawn some nitrogen that'll be stored through the winter, and then by the time springtime comes, your grass will be greener than the neighbors. So yeah, there you go, guys. That's pretty much all I have for you today. Just a quick walk around update, and a couple of winter tips for you with regards to irrigation and winter fertilization. So there you go. If you want to check out more videos on this stuff, I'll leave a couple right here, and if you click this button, something magical is going to happen. You're going to be seeing and hearing more from me as I showcase this new irrigation system, as well as some of the holiday lighting that we're going to be doing later this month.